And we're live! Welcome back to part 82 of the full game commentary and playthrough. We find ourselves at the Wapiti Reservation up in the Grizzlies, because we promised Charles that we would speak to Rains Falls. Thanks, Charles. If you are new to this channel, greetings! I'm your friendly neighbor, Superantonio, and please be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell if you would enjoy seeing more of my Red Dead Redemption 2 content.
Okay there, boy?
Rains Falls is inside his tent, which is a nice cutscene. Really wish we could explore the inside of tents in free roam, not necessarily to steal anything, just to see how it's decorated. However, this is all we get. Let's get started. Arthur feels a kinship with Rains Falls, and I do believe Rains Falls does as well. Perhaps Arthur reminds Rains Falls of his firstborn son, Eagleflies' brother. Arthur, for his part, is respectful and, in his own way, affectionate.
Hello?
Come in. You don't sound very well.
I'm not. I think I'm dying.
Arthur confides in his health situation here, more proof of the kinship he feels with Rains Falls. Also, Arthur is finally facing up to the truth, and his destiny.
And I hope you find peace.
I don't know too much about peace.
Apparently not. Did you have fun with my son, the impetuous prince? I believe you went on a raid with him.
I'm sorry.
I suppose I lack the grandeur of a conventional king.
I don't know too many kings.
Colonel Favors, he has already exacted some measure of revenge for the raid. 2 women were assaulted by his men.
I'm very sorry about all of this.
Yes. Sometimes the correct path, the bravest path, is the least obvious, and also the gentlest. I'm a great disappointment to my son.
Your son seems to want a war.
My son thinks there is glory in death. Maybe he's right, but for me, I saw death being handed out so freely by the most foolish of men, I never could equate it with victory. Glory has come in service. Maybe. Maybe not, I don't know.
I've killed a lot of people. For a whole lot of dumb reasons, and I ain't never seen much glory in it.
Oh, your friend, Mr. Vanderlyn, he talks a lot. I don't know him, but my son is easily led.
I'm not sure I get you.
Well, perhaps we could go for a ride. I'm an old man. My whole life I have tried to bring peace.
But I ain't doing so good.
Then maybe you can take pity on my plight. Please, it won't take long. Maybe I can help you with that cough.
Sir!
Here's Captain Monroe on a Strawberry Roan Ardennes, an excellent cavalry horse. You would think this would be a fake-out, however, we will stick with Rains Falls. Captain Monroe is merely here to hand us another mission. We will see him later.
I'm glad I caught you, sir.
Captain Monroe, do you know my friend, Mr. Morgan?
No, sir. I don't have the pleasure.
Arthur Morgan.
It's an honor, sir.
How can I help you, Captain?
I was just in Saint Denis. I spoke with the mayor. It's not good news, I'm afraid. May I ride with you for a little?
Of course. Follow me.
So where are we going?
I want to show you a site up in the mountains that's long been sacred to me. A place for reflection and healing.
And now we go on a ride with Rains Falls and have a nice conversation.
What is this news, Captain Monroe?
Yes, sir. As I mentioned, I did speak again with the mayor and the Bureau of Indian Affairs in Saint Denis at length, but regrettably, It appears the oil company has already received approval to move forward with drilling on the reservation's land.
I supposed as much. So what does that mean for us now?
I'm not sure just yet. I didn't get the impression anything would be happening for a few months. I'm very sorry, sir. I did everything I could.
I know, Captain.
And I assure you I will continue to do as much as I can. Mr. Morgan, would you have time to help me at all? I would rather certain actions were taken by friends outside the tribe.
Absolutely, we have time. What else are we gonna do? Make some noise with Dutch? That doesn't sound fun. Be ordered around by Micah? No, thank you.
Sure, I can help.
That's good news. Thank you. Come meet me on the reservation whenever you can. Any assistance would be much appreciated, Mr. Morgan. Anyway, gentlemen, I won't take up any more of your time. I'll see you both soon.
Sure.
Thank you, Captain.
Enjoy the ride.
And that is the last we will see, no spoilers, of Captain Monroe's Strawberry Roan Ardennes. However, if you really want one, they unlock in Chapter 6 at the Van Horn Stable.
We'll continue on this way. I'm going to look for some herbs to give you. Yeah. Whoa. See the wolves over there feasting on that horse? Brutality and beauty are both all around us. Yet so often we're unable to see past our own grievances. This is what I try to teach my son.
Yeah! Go on, get out of here!
And Wolf Alert. For the only time in the game, if you leave these wolves alone, they will leave you alone. Also, I believe this wolf encounter may be a test by Rains Falls to see how Arthur reacts.
Good. There was no need to harm them. We can talk if you want, Mr. Morgan. But don't feel like you have to. It's a beautiful ride ahead if you need some time to think.
So, we don't know each other too well, but I wanted to speak to you about your son.
Now we need to have an awkward conversation about your son, because we promised Charles. Thanks, Charles.
I was there on the raid to steal back those horses, and, well, you know something of Dutch, I think.
Yes, a little. Mostly from your friend Charles.
I don't know why Dutch is getting involved in your situation, and...
Blue Roan Nakota, very pretty, faster than Buell. Fast as a bullet, one might say.
This ain't easy to say, but...
Let's keep moving. I want you to see this place.
I just don't trust that he's got your son's best interests at heart.
So what can we do?
I don't rightly know. Charles and I just thought you should be aware. Maybe there's a way to stop things from getting any more out of control.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Let me give this some thought. Some of the plants I need will be growing down here.
Really wish it wasn't raining, however, the weather does suit the mood.
This is what I was looking for. English mace. Okay, let's continue on.
You know, I had a son once, years ago. Don't talk about him much.
Oh, what was his name?
Isaac. His mother, Eliza.
We learn a little more about Arthur's past, Isaac and Eliza. Interesting. However, I don't like how this is the only reference to them in the game. It feels secondary or additional content that was excised except for this conversation. You would think Hosea would know about Isaac and Eliza, or Mary Beth. I mean, if she thought Arthur was a sad, angry poet before, this information would just confirm it for her.
Isaac. His mother, Eliza, the waitress I met. When she got pregnant, she knew who I was, what my life was. I didn't want to promise nothing I couldn't keep, but I said I'd do right by them. Every few months, I'd stop by there for a few days. He was such a good kid. She was too, I guess. Just a kid, 19.
What happened?
I got there one day and saw two crosses outside. I knew right away. Turned out some bastards had come through. Robbed him and shot him dead. And offered $10. Hardened me, feeling that kind of pain. But I know now that you don't get to live a bad life and have good things happen to you.
I think you're being hard on yourself.
Maybe. All I can do now...
Wait, stop here. I want to pick some ginseng. We can talk more about this later.
Easy, boy.
This will combine well. Wait there. I'll put these in your saddlebag.
First playthrough, I was convinced this health tonic of Rains Falls would cure Arthur's TB, or at least alleviate the symptoms and keep us going post-game.
Strength up. All right, let's go. It's not much further now. You were saying before you rode off?
Maybe. All I can do now is try and make some things right. And that feller, Monroe, how you know him?
Captain Monroe was reassigned here from a regiment in the north. Apparently, the news of our conflict has spread all the way to Washington. He's a good man. He wants to help.
Well, I guess that's something at least.
The Army aren't all bad men. Just as my people aren't all good. But this Colonel Favors, he walks an old line. He's obstinate and he hates Monroe. I just hope between us we can work this out.
This is a very treacherous mountain pass. I lost a horse here once in an early playthrough, a flaxen chestnut Hungarian. I remember every horse I lost. It is a horrible feeling. These days I save constantly to avoid ever losing a horse again.
Yeah. It's just up ahead. What's happened? No! It can't be.
And if you thought this was just going to be a quiet ride in the mountains, you would be wrong. Reality interferes once more, and now we have to go to work.
They destroyed everything! I need to find the Chanupa. Who would do this?
Someone who wanted to enrage you.
Help me look around, please! The Chanupa is gone.
Horse, what is it?
A ceremonial pipe. There must be some clues to what happened here.
Okay, let's look for clues.
Sure looks like they was doing some drinking.
I see no end to any of this. I cannot believe this.
There's some whiskey here.
More over here.
Whiskey. Bastards are having a party up here.
Have a look at this. An empty bottle of whiskey.
Well, if they drank all that, they couldn't have gotten too far.
Yeah, well, still no sign of the Chanupa. Look there. Smoke. Do you have any binoculars? Oh, there they are. These brave men. Some of Colonel Favor's men. They must have been the ones who did this.
Are you surprised this happened?
Not at all. But I hope we were past this.
Well, you got land they want. Land with oil.
They moved us here. They've taken everything we had. I signed 3 treaties myself, and they've broken each one. Now they've taken the last hope. Now my people are going to want a war. A war they can't win.
Not if I get it back.
Get it back?
Yeah, I'm gonna go in, get your Chanupa, no one will be any the wiser.
Would you do that?
Well, you can't go, they know why you'd come.
I don't have any money.
No, I don't need your money.
Please see if they have our sacred items. But try not to hurt anyone.
I'll try to ensure that they never even know I'm there, but actions don't always go the way you plan.
And now we need to find the Chanupa. And this time, we really have to respect Brainsfall's wishes and not kill anyone.
Yep.
In theory, we can stealth in there. The operative words being, of course, in theory.
That's the go.
Let's do a quick recce before we get down there. The Chanupa is near a chest in the center of camp. Let's grab the Springfield and see if we can see it from here. The Chanupa is right about here. And that soldier is taking a nap, probably sleeping it off. Don't shoot him, Arthur. You know he wants to. Okay, let's make our approach. Health item, because, let's be honest, we will probably need it. Can we really sneak in there?
Seemed like a decent enough fellow to me.
Exactly. That's the problem. Monroe went to West Point. Favors never made it.
Yeah, I'm sure. Engines. Just seems so silly, though.
I know. Who wants to fight them? Who cares? My uncle...
Hey, I heard so.
She seemed nice enough.
In India.
Fellas!
It is possible, however, not today. We need to go with Plan B, which involves rope and health items. This is gonna hurt. However, we promised rains falls, and Arthur always keeps his promises. Unless, of course, he doesn't.
You want to do this?
What exactly is a Chanupa, you may be wondering? Well, wonder no more. Chanupa, to quote Wikipedia, is the Sioux language name for the sacred ceremonial pipe and the ceremony in which it is used. Lakota tradition has it that the white buffalo calf woman brought the Chanupa to the people as one of the 7 sacred rites to serve as a sacred bridge between this world and Wakantanka, the Great Mystery. The Chanupa is one means of conveying prayers to the Creator and the other sacred beings. The various parts of the pipe have symbolic meanings, and much of this symbolism is not shared with those outside of the culture. While sacred pipes of various designs are used in ceremonies by a number of different indigenous peoples of the Americas, Chanupa is specifically the Lakota name for their type of ceremonial pipe and ceremony. Other nations have their own names for their pipes and ceremonies in their particular indigenous languages. Last one. Where are you? Okay, finally, some peace and quiet.
Plum bastard!
Good afternoon, sir. Routine camp inspection.
Well, been a pleasure.
What in the hell?
And here is the Chanupa and some sacred items on the ground. So disrespectful. I always thought that Chanupa was that Native American beaded paddle thingy. Let's grab and go. We have overstayed our welcome. Those jokers will be fine. Buell is confused and wondering why we didn't just shoot all of those jokers. We made a promise, Arthur tries to explain. Buell prefers a less complicated approach.
Please tell me you found it.
Here. I got your things, I think.
Yes. Thank you.
I'm very sorry about this.
Even sacred things are only things.
And this is a nice shot of Rains Falls in the sunset. Rains Falls will take a moment to pose for the thumbnail in the Instagram. Link in the description, along with links to the merch store, my second channel, and our Discord. Also consider joining Team Superantonio and supporting this channel with a channel membership for end credits in every video.
People, the heart, matter more. Was anyone hurt?
No one was killed.
Well done. Well done. I wish my son knew such restraint. My people owe you a great debt, and I'm giving you very little. But please, take this. We believe it to be sacred.
First playthrough, I really hoped that owl trinket would save us somehow.
Thank you.
Thank you. Take those herbs I gave you, please. And most of all, I hope you can find peace within yourself.
Arthur writes in his journal and kicks us back into free roam.
He's a man who, not so long ago, I would have found weak and pathetic. Now I see as wise and thoughtful and sensible. I would love to help him, or at least stop Dutch pushing his son to do something real stupid.
I hope you enjoyed watching this commentary as much as I enjoyed making it. Imagine how different Arthur's life would have been if Rains Falls had found him as an orphan instead of Dutch and Hosea. It is absolutely tragic that Arthur met this father figure so late in the game and life. However, there are still lessons to be learned, and Rains Falls is here for Arthur now. And when you think about it, now is all we ever have. I'll see you in part 83. This video is sponsored by Superantonio Part 2, my second channel where we are currently doing a first playthrough of The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
Hey, I think it worked.
Like and subscribe for my first impression commentary and reactions as we explore this open medieval world, fight monsters, and ride around on a horse named Roach. I'm Superantonio. Thanks for watching. I appreciate your views. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell for daily Red Dead Redemption 2 content, and we shall meet again. Further on down the trail.
Shut up! I'm just saying.
Well, say less.